What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. One of my editors sent me this viral clip of a young lady. It sounds like she's either from Nigeria or from Ghana, and she has been living in the United Kingdom for 7 years. Most likely she went there to study or to work. Her family was there, and she's been living there. And you guys know, for anybody who's been an immigrant to someplace else, I've been an immigrant, living in another country before, living and working in another country. When you're coming from Africa to maybe the UK, Switzerland, Luxembourg, places like that, the United States of America, you're going looking for opportunities. It usually revolves around work in the economic opportunity. But when you come from the black world into the world in which the cultures are diverse, you don't have the sense of entitlement like you do back home. In other words, everybody in Nigeria is black for the most part, or in Uganda, or in South Africa for the most part. Everybody is typically black. When you step from your home country into the country of another person, especially in Europe or in the West, now you're a minority. And the same men that would be obligated, in your opinion, to date you may not be so interested. So before I kind of weigh in, I want to play this particular clip for you guys. Then I'll come back and then I'll talk about it.
So guys, I've been in the UK for 7 years now, and not a single day has someone stopped me on the road to propose to me. So I went to work and I asked my colleagues, maybe there was something wrong with me. But apparently they started laughing and went, it's the same thing everywhere. So people in the UK, I just want to know, where do you people find love? We want to know. We are tired of being single. Please unsingle us.
So guys, you heard what she had to say. So here, what we see is an entitled woman feeling that some man is going to walk up to her and propose to her. I don't know where she is in the UK. I could assume that she's in London. And in a city like London, in a world-class city, you have a lot of women from many places. Some women, most likely more attractive than her. And the guys that are there that could possibly mate with her, that are also from, the black world, they got options. And so no guy is going to come up and offer himself to you when he doesn't have to. And she's probably been spending a lot of her time working or studying or trying to survive. And now that you want to be in a relationship with somebody, you find out that you're not competitive enough. And when you talk about competitive, what are you talking about? Well, nobody wants to deal with you. And I've seen this before too. I've done videos where Nigerian women are complaining that no man wants to date them. It's in London. It's because, not all, but it's because these guys have more opportunities. They have more opportunities, especially the men that these women want. They're rich. They're making £100,000 a year, £200,000 a year. They're not going to be like, oh, you lady over there, I want to stop what I'm doing and go marry you. It's not the case anymore. That might happen in Nigeria, or it may happen in Ghana. It may happen in those places. But in the West, you have to compete. And what you're hearing right now is a woman who doesn't want to compete. You want to compete for the job. You want to compete for education. But you don't want to compete for a man. And no man worth his weight in gold is going to walk up to you and say, I want to be your husband and I'm rich. Or I want to be your husband and I'm successful. You have to work for it. And now you're saying, where are people finding love? They're finding love in places that love exists, everywhere. People go to certain markets. There's a lot of people in the African community in London or in the UK that's available there. You see people going to different clubs, churches, events. All of these places that you have black men are at. Where do you put yourself into those communities? If you don't, how can somebody see you? And a lot of times I call it active positioning. Women want to complain about not getting a man, but you have not positioned yourself where men can be there. Men can see you. Men can actively pursue you. You're not trying to do anything that puts yourself in a favorable position because you feel like because it's you. Some man should feel like, you're special. And it's not. It's not. You're not special. These guys have options. Okay? These other women out here, white women, Hispanic women, mulatto women, other black women from the diaspora. You got women from the Caribbean in the UK, women from other parts of Africa. They are being competitive for the guys they want. What are you doing? Are you sitting around like staring at people? Maybe you need to go up there and introduce yourself to a guy. Hey, maybe thirsty, but you the one that ain't got a man, right? Do you sit around and wait for a job? Or do you go out and pursue a job? See, women want a man, but you don't want to pursue him. Do you sit around saying, well, I've been in the UK for 7 years. I don't have a job. I didn't pursue it. Everything you want, you got to pursue it. I don't care if you're a rich guy. If you don't pursue women, you won't have a date. I don't care how rich you are. You got to put yourself out there. Women got to put themselves out there. You are no different. And especially when you're in these countries where you're competing against women that in some instances may have an advantage over you, like London, like Paris, like Warsaw, Berlin, you're going to see some attractive women, white, black, Hispanic, Portuguese, French. Look, these women is what got their A game on straight. And they're not coming and playing no games. If there's a dude out there that's doing very well, they're going to come out there and come after the guy. They're going to let it be known that they're trying to get wifed up. And there's too many black women out there in the world around thinking that somebody's going to just come, because it's you. They're going to sit back and wait for you to come because you're special. It's not true. You got to cater to a man. Get involved in your local churches. Get involved in your local community. Okay? Put yourself out there. And then that's how it happens. But if you're not doing that, no man's going to come and just walk up to you and tell you he wants to get married. Are you serious? That's so entitled. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I already appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe at the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at all-time high. I'm out.